Hey, welcome back. This is part two of this particular series and about onboarding onto the digital online space sooner rather than later. And today we're going to be looking at key tips to finding the right digital platform. So important because there are so many products and services all over the world, and it can be like a maze. It can be like walking to Disneyland and seeing all the fireworks and all the shows and shops, all the things in front of you, and wondering, where do I start? Well, I'm going to give you some tips that are going to help you so that by the end of this, you're going to say, yeah, I know where I'm going, and I'll start to focus on this area or these particular areas. So let's go. We're going to be looking at products, services, and people that have the KLT factor. And you may be asking yourself, what's this KLT factor? In fact, what's KLT for a start, right? Well, KLT stands for know, like, and trust. And that's very, very important because if you think through most things that you do, you will focus on those people that you trust, and you'll look for products and services that you trust. Like, that's why you'll think of products and services that are well branded, like Nike, or maybe it's Reebok, or it's Sony, or something else that you can think of. Or maybe, and then when it comes to people, probably it's people that you know, right? That you've spent time with. There, if they say something that you're going to say, yeah, I agree with that. And so we're going to focus on these areas, and specifically, we're going to look at key tips to finding the right digital platform with the KLT factor, and that is number one, products and services, and number two, people you know. So let's look at number one. Products and services trending worldwide. And we have a great many of those. I'll bring up a few examples. You can get onto online shopping. Most people know that this exists, and many are plugging in more and more into this. We have e-learning, personal and business development, and you can get this for free, or you can pay a subscription to be able to plug into those. And then we have crypto, the crypto space, growing immensely, especially over the last 2 years, and people are starting to realize this is a real thing that people are adopting as part of their financial go-ahead. Coupled to this, there are some other new things that are happening inside the online digital space that you may or may not be aware. Facebook has rebranded themselves to Meta, and so now that we still can do Facebook, can still do Instagram, and still do WhatsApp, but they're now under the Meta ban, and that is going to be expanding a universe within the digital online platform. Things that you and I probably only seen on movies, yeah, it's going to be happening more and more. How do I know? Because just lately, Microsoft as well, after Facebook came out, Microsoft has announced that they are going to also be expanding into the metaverse. And we also have Nike exploring that field as well. Not only that, McDonald's, well, there they go, they're releasing their first NFT. And you may not even know what an NFT is. Do a little Google search, it'll tell you it's a non-fungible token. And then you'll need to do a little bit more Google, and then it'll tell you that it's a unique piece or a unique item that can be worth quite a bit of money in the crypto space. So there's McDonald's. Then we have Burger King. They are moving into the crypto field. They just announced that, hey, they're doing a giveaway of some coins in the crypto space. So amazing, amazing, amazing. When you start to see companies, products, services like these that we have used for a long period of time, perhaps even decades, you know that this is just about to go mainstream. It's an early adopter phase. You can adopt it, but it's going into the mass phase of when everyone starts to adopt it. And so, you know what? The sooner you get this, the better off you're going to be. So what's trending? Next, we're going to be looking at involved in areas that interest you. That's very important as well, because if you're interested in it, then you're going to make yourself more available to learn about that particular field. So, there's all kinds. Maybe you're into travel. I love travel myself. So anything travel, yes, I love to plug into. Perhaps it's stock trading. I've only just started to begin this. You may have been doing it for a while. And like we were just talking about before, is crypto trading. That's a new thing as well. And just as good, if not better, than the stock market, which has been around for a very, very long time. And then we have gaming, and maybe you recognize some of these games that are popping up in front of you. So, hey, whatever field it is for you, for the people around you, look for those areas, because if it interests you, if you've got a passion for them, then you're more likely to give it your best shot. Next, look for products and services that are having a history of growing success. You already know that for a variety of offline things, offline products, offline services, you know that you tried and true, and so you can get them and know you're going to get a good bargain, good value, good longevity from those things that you have. But here's some examples as well. Cell phones, you know that in the beginning we thought, oh, I don't know if I need it. Now everybody has one, right? And we look for the best that we can for the best value as well. And you can't go too wrong with whatever you choose. What else? We have live streaming. So we used to, in entertainment, the whole entertainment industry, movies, TV, gaming, you name it. And it's all can be done online, live streamed, if you like. So there's another example of growing success. And then again, mentioning NFTs. And there's such a wide variety of art and items that we can now plug into that, previously in offline world, we may not have had a chance to have something like this that could be, that anyone would want to buy. But with the online universe, you can put something that's unique that maybe you've only drawn for yourself or created, that only you and the people around you would see. Now the whole internet can see. And if they like it, you know what? It can be worth a lot within a short amount of time. We're just experimenting out there. So look for those things that are growing around, that have a history of growing success. We know it offline, but we can learn online as well. All right, that's number one. That's looking at products and services that we, KLT, know, like, and trust. And we're looking for that history, right? And we can do the same with people people that you have a history with. It's really good once you start to look on the online field. Are there people around you that you can reach out to that like, and trust, that are getting into the online field as well? They could be family, immediate and extended, and they can be very helpful. If they're not, maybe not so helpful, because they don't fully appreciate the online space yet. Maybe they're not as early an adopter as you, but they could be. It could be your friends. And so look around for those, especially those excited about moving to new fields, because many of us have been used to the 9-to-5 grind for decades. And so it's very easy when we're used to that, form those habits, to break them and to actually consider something new. So look for those people in your friendship, your friends around you, that are saying, hey, you know what? I'm excited about this new thing that I'm doing online, and you should check it out. If you find those people in your sphere of influence, listen to them, maybe bounce it off them, because they're more likely to be able to go, you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's have a good look at it. Maybe it is something that's worth trying. And then your colleagues. So, you'll be working with people, like I said, day in, day out for most of the day, most days of the week. And but then, with what's happening worldwide, many of us have been shut down inside our homes, not able to go out. And so we're working from home as well. So you may find that some of your friends are not, while they're in this home time, they're working at other things. They're considering other options. And again, they can be very helpful for you. I wouldn't limit yourself to just these. Family, friends, colleagues are people that you KLT know, like, and trust. But look for those that are actually looking to move outside of what they're doing and move further to go from, perhaps basic living to thriving living. And you're looking at new options. Those are the ones that you want to speak to. Not limited to that. Maybe you're online already, and you're on Facebook, Instagram, or another social platform. So when you're looking at those sort of people, the ones that you're following, that you're friended with, that you've only met online, look for those that have a history on their Facebook or on their social platform. If you can see months and months and years, and you see them sharing their family, about their business progress, about their personal progress in life, then perhaps that's how you will say, yeah, that's someone that I KLT. I've grown to know, like, and trust them. I can see they're a real person. They didn't just create the account yesterday. And if you see something that you like with them, and you can see the history there, then yeah, consider that maybe another option for you. We look at involved in areas that interest you. And so, yeah, you're looking for those people that are doing things like with you on those social platforms. Maybe they're into sport or gym, health or fitness. Maybe they love community, and you can just see the way that they interact with people online. Maybe the way they interact with your posts on the online digital space, and you love that. And so, you know, if you find you're resonating with people like that, then, you know, then open up, and maybe they're the person that you want to share with or listen to. And then, of course, regardless, is that maybe you're finding people that you wouldn't have seen it on the internet prior to internet coming up, but now you're able to follow people with adventure. Maybe you're one that loves adventure and doing crazy adventurous things. So yeah, look out for those people. Maybe it's those amazing, cute pets, those owners that have them. Maybe you have one as well, and you're wondering, how can I share what my amazing pet does with those around the world? I know someone whose daughter has gerbils, and it's so cute to see them pick up that gerbil, pat it, and then just goes to sleep in the hand. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that so cute? And maybe you have one as well. There are means and ways of being able to share that, which could create some income for you. So again, there's a lot of different areas, and you can use your life, what you already do right now, to take it from the offline space to the online digital space, and you may be surprised at what happens there. You want to look for those that are more successful than you, because with all the thoughts that you've had up to now and all the go ahead, everything that you've done in your life, you know, you've got to where you are now, right? So if you're the smartest person inside the room, the smartest person around, or the clearest or the deepest hearted person, then how is it that you're going to go from this level to the next? It's finding those that are more successful. So look for the champions around your life. They could be offline, they could be online. Because there's another saying that says, if you find in the group of 10 people that you're in that you're the smartest, like I was just saying before, then, you know, that's as far as you're going to go. So yeah, you want to look at those that are maybe financially getting go ahead, and it could be in the crypto field, it could be in multi-level marketing, it could be in shopping. Who knows? There are so many different fields. Find those that you resonate with, that you can see are doing it online. Remember the KLT factor, though, that they're more successful, yes, but it's not just about the pizzazz. It's the history you can see with those that are becoming more successful than you, that you want to follow. And again, look at those that are taking that leap of faith, that they're willing to push past comfort zones, to stretch themselves, and to move their lives further on. You know, if they're willing to stretch themselves, maybe that's something that inspires you, and you say, yeah, I will see what I can learn from this particular person to develop myself, and maybe that'll help you to move to a more successful place than where you are right now. So yeah, we've had a look at a lot of these different things. And so let's go back and summarize what we've looked at. Number one is products and services. We're looking at things that are trending worldwide, because those are the things that people are starting to adopt. You can be an early adopter, and as you do so, you can benefit more from that. We're looking for areas, those products and services that interest you, because those that interest you, you're going to be more passionate, more driven to be able to utilize as well as to share. You want to look for products and services that have a growing history, or a history of growing success. It doesn't have to be decades, because it's online. It could be just a few years, but you can look at independent sources that can confirm that, oh yes, this company is what they say it is. You know, a lot of companies will say, we're the best, we're taking over the world, but it's the independent sources that will help to confirm that, and that's going to be helpful for you as well. Number two, we looked at people that you know. We're looking for ones that have a history. It could be your family, your friends or colleagues, but don't restrict yourself to them, because they may not be moving at the same pace or up to the pace that you're moving. So you want to look for those offline and online that you'll grow into KLT, know, like, and trust. And if you find those persons, then plug into them more so that you can learn further. You want to again look at that those people are involved in areas that interest you, and so that you can plug into them to learn that little bit more about what it is they're doing, because that may be something that you want to do as well. And again, more successful than you, because if you find yourself the smartest person in the room, that's got you to where you are now, but you want to follow those that are going to take you to the next step, or faster, further in your journey. And what are we looking for overall? In those products and services with those people, we're looking for that KLT factor. And I hope you understand that better. It's the ones that you know, like, and trust. If you follow the KLT key or tip, then you know what? You're going to do much better when looking at those products and services online, as well as looking for those people that are going to inspire you. It'll help you to sort out far better inside that maze of online digital universe, and it'll also help you to see past all the pizzazz to focus on those things that you would love to do first or most. Okay, so I hope that's helpful to you. Just a few tips to help you to plug in sooner rather than later into the online digital space. Feel free to go back and have a look at this again. But next, I'll be looking at some of the online examples worth considering. And if you like, well, why don't you plug into those people, those services, those companies that I share, and explore them for yourself. Until next time, take care, and I wish you well.